Preparing currency transaction reports is time sensitive, and doing it manually can be tedious and error prone. BTMIQ's software streamlines the process, making CTR generation and filing almost fully automated. The result? Huge time savings and fewer mistakes for operators. Let's walk through an example of how the system handles CTR preparation and filing. In this case, we have two unrelated customers who've completed 3 transactions. One customer has a passport on file and the other has a driver's license. Check out our video on ID parsing for more information about the origin of these 2 sample customers. Both customers also provided their social security number and occupation at the kiosk, so the system has the KYC data needed for filing. The software automatically generates 2 CTRs, one for $10,500 and another for $12,000, which aggregates the 2 $6,000 transactions for the same customer. Each CTR is pre-populated with all required details, including customer KYC, branch information, and operator financial institution data. We also show diagnostics on every CTR. Critical diagnostics flag errors that must be fixed before filing, like critical missing fields or any other issue that would cause the CTR to not be accepted by FinCEN. FYI, diagnostics are informational only. They won't prevent acceptance by FinCEN, but should nonetheless be reviewed prior to submission. In this demo, we see an invalid address, which is expected because the ID used was a sample license with a fake address. We will ignore that error and we will be submitting this CTR to the FinCEN test system. The platform includes a CTR workflow manager, where operators can easily review a list of pending and filed CTRs. From this screen, any unfiled CTR can be opened, edited, previewed, and advanced to ready to file status. Once the operator marks CTRs as ready to file, they can be added to a batch. The platform generates XML data for the batch, which can be downloaded and then uploaded to FinCEN as part of a CTR batch file. This is the FinCEN test system website. It's a tool provided by FinCEN that allows users to submit test data in a safe, sandboxed environment. Submitted data is processed just like in the production system. FinCEN validates the submission and returns an acknowledgment file, but the data is ultimately discarded. We'll demonstrate how to submit a CTR batch using the test system. The process is identical when using the live FinCEN website. First, we'll download a copy of the FinCEN batch CTR submission form. Now, we simply provide the batch file with the filing name copied from our filing batch, apply the CTR batch XML file, input the number of forms we are submitting in the batch, our title, and BSA PIN. This batch is ready for submission. The process for submitting a batch file is identical to submitting a single CTR. Attach the completed batch file, supply the PIN, and submit. After the batch is accepted, the operator can enter the FinCEN-generated e-file tracking ID into the system. This helps match the filing with the upcoming acknowledgment file. With the batch accepted, CTRs have been updated to filed status. However, they are still missing the FinCEN-assigned BSAIDs, which uniquely identify each CTR. We will need the FinCEN acknowledgment file to obtain these BSAIDs. FinCEN will reply to our submission with an acknowledgment file, which contains BSAIDs for each CTR. Download the file and extract the XML data from the PDF. Then upload the XML acknowledgement data to BTMIQ, and we're done. The CTRs are marked as acknowledged, and each BSAID has been assigned to the appropriate CTR. The CTR workflow manager can now also be searched by BSAID, allowing the operator quick access to these CTRs in the future. BTMIQ's CTR filing workflow not only saves time, it ensures accuracy, improves audit readiness, and helps operators stay compliant without the burden of manual data entry.